Good morning. Welcome to this regularly scheduled meeting of the Minneapolis City Council. My name is Barbara Johnson. I'm president of the Minneapolis City Council. I'm joined by my colleagues, Councilmember Kevin Reich and Councilmember Jacob Fry. And before our council meetings, we frequently have the opportunity to honor people, honor activities that are going on in our community. And the first thing that we have this morning is a special pleasure because it involves the young people in our city. So I'm going to turn the microphone over to Councilmember Reich and let him introduce, first of all, the ladies from the track team at Edison High School and then a great baseball star that we have.
Yeah, thank you, Barb. And if you could please come up with the track stars to this way, and then our baseball star over here by Mr. Fry. Thank you. Well, as Council President John said, this is always a great day to see the accomplishments of our young people in the city of Minneapolis. And here we don't have just any set of accomplishments. We have extraordinary accomplishments. Before you have people who are considered by quantifiable measure the best in the state in what they do. And to get the ball rolling, I'll have everyone sort of introduce themselves, and then we will do the resolutions. So starting down here.
Hi, I'm Kalia Rush. I'm a junior at Edison.
Hi, I'm Gia Lewis, and I'm a junior at Edison.
Hi, I'm Jada Lewis, and I'm a senior at Edison.
Hi, I'm Chantal Fleming, and I'm a senior at Edison.
Hi, I'm Linda Sinapon. I'm a sophomore at Edison.
Hi, I'm Danya Weber, and I'm a sophomore at Edison.
I'm James, and I'm a freshman at the University of Mary.
And previously, you were at Edison. James Swafford, in addition to being an extraordinary athlete, he was the best pitcher in the entire state. He's been an exemplary student athlete, volunteering, doing community service at Edison for years, and this ultimately resulted in his winning of the Bernie Kunza Athletic Scholarship. He is attending and will be playing baseball at the University of Mary in North Dakota, and we are so proud. We are so proud to have you in Northeast. We're so proud to have had you at Edison, and we really look forward to you doing some tremendous things into the future. So I will now read the resolution. This is a resolution of the Mayor and City Council honoring Edison High School varsity baseball pitcher James Swafford. Whereas James Swafford has been a member of the Edison High School varsity baseball team for 6 years, beginning when he was in 7th grade and continuing until his graduation in 2016. And whereas Swafford has served with distinction as the #1 pitcher in the state in 2016 with 104 strikeouts and 62 innings pitched, and in 2015 with 115 strikeouts and 56 innings pitched. And whereas Swafford's 2016 ERA was 1.24, wow, which was 3rd in the state among those who pitched at least 44 innings, and whereas he dominated in the batting box with a .465 batting average and 71 at-bats and a .519 OBP. And whereas he was named the Aspire Athlete of the Week and Star Tribune Athlete of the Week in April 2016, and whereas he made significant volunteer contributions to neighborhood landscaping projects, the Northeast Parade, the Big E, and other community initiatives. And whereas his efforts contributed greatly to Edison High School baseball's winning season and to Northeast Minneapolis as a whole. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Mayor and the City Council of the City of Minneapolis, on behalf of the people of Minneapolis, hereby honor the outstanding athletic accomplishments of James Swafford.
Okay. All right.
He lets his bat do the talking. Well, likewise, the accomplishments that you'll hear in the resolution are very significant. And not only do we have people who are the best in the state, but as you'll hear from some of the statistics, knocking on the door of being the best ever in state's history. Very remarkable achievements. And I'll read them here in the resolution. And here we are honoring the Edison High School Women's 2016 Varsity Track Team, whereas Chantel Fleming, Jada Lewis, Gia Lewis, Catalin Rush, Linda Sinapon, and Danya Weber make up the membership of the Edison School 2016 Women's Track Team. And whereas the 2014 and 2016 Class A state champions were the Edison team, whereas these people took first place in the state in 2016 in the 410 relay, and whereas Gia Lewis took second place in the state in the 100-meter dash and the 200-meter dash, and Jada Lewis took third place in the state in the 200-meter dash and fourth place in the 100-meter dash, and whereas in 2014, Gia Lewis came within 0.3 of a second of the fastest 100-meter time in state history, and whereas the Edison women's track team are academic gold award winners as a team, this is the whole team, a GPA over 3.75. Who says they're just dumb jocks, right? I mean, it should be noted I was on the Edison track team a million years ago, but it should be also noted that all that time, I didn't achieve one notable accomplishment, but it was fun. It was fun. It really was. Okay, now, therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and the city council of the city of Minneapolis, on behalf of the people of the Minneapolis, hereby honor the outstanding athletic accomplishments of the Edison High School women's track team that you have before you. Congratulations. And does anyone want to have any words? If not, we'll just see you all on a Wheaties box someday. All right. Thank you.
That's awesome. All right. Next, folks we have to honor are the people that are involved with the Community Gardening Day, and my colleague, Councilmember Andrew Johnson, is going to join me for that resolution. Okay.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Today we are honoring community gardening in the city of Minneapolis, which hopefully all of you have had a chance to get your hands in the soil. It's a great way to get people together that builds community and is both physically healthy and nourishing as well for the body. And we're joined today by Ari and Susan from Gardening Matters. And I'll read the resolution, and then if we have any words, I'd love to have you say something about it. So, all right. Whereas the city of Minneapolis is home to over 295 community gardens in all 13 wards of the city of Minneapolis, providing opportunities to more than 7,000 youth and adult gardeners. And whereas community gardens provide multiple benefits, including cross-cultural and intergenerational community building and educational opportunities, horticultural therapy, physical exercise, and access to nutritionally rich and culturally specific foods. And whereas Minneapolis's community gardens reflect the cultural and ethnic diversity of the city, including gardeners who speak English, Dakota, Ojibwe, Spanish, Hmong, Somali, French, Vietnamese, Ukrainian, Arabic, Russian, and Korean. And whereas community gardens beautify our neighborhoods, strengthen block clubs, and enhance community crime prevention efforts. And whereas community gardens and urban farms provide rich opportunities for our adults and young people to learn to grow their own food and become active stewards of environmental health and ecosystem restorations while co-creating local food systems. And whereas the city of Minneapolis is proud to support community gardening by providing compost via Public Works, Solid Waste and Recycling Department, and by providing access to water through Public Works Water Treatment and Distribution Services Division, and land through the leasing of lots through CPED. And whereas community gardens and urban farms actively involve many step-up summer youth interns throughout the city each year, providing work experience, engaging youth in making differences in their communities, and preparing our next generation of environmentally responsible urban leaders. And whereas community gardens in Minneapolis will host open house celebrations for the public on September 17th, 2016, giving neighbors and gardeners an opportunity to celebrate community gardening. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Minneapolis that the City of Minneapolis recognizes the role that community gardens play in making our city more livable, attractive, resilient, and healthy. Be it further resolved that the City Council of the City of Minneapolis declares September 17, 2016 as Community Gardening Day in the City of Minneapolis. All right.
I just want to invite everybody to go to our website, gardeningmatters.org. There is an interactive map. You can find out who's holding open houses and what the activities are. Please go visit some. It's a great day to appreciate the diversity that happens in these lovely spaces in our city. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Now we have resolutions. First is the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Are there people from here, from that organization? Okay. All right. Welcome. I'm going to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, just for information. One of the duties that we have as a city, we are involved with the lighting of the 35W bridge in colors that are honoring particular organizations. And so when that's desired, they contact MnDOT, and then MnDOT contacts us about making sure that we pass a resolution honoring that particular organization so that they can light the bridge. So today we have several of those organizations, and the first is the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and they have an event called Light the Night Walk Awareness Day in the city of Minneapolis. So I'm going to read briefly from their resolution. The society exists to find cures and ensure access to treatments for blood cancer patients. Their mission is to cure leukemia, lymphoma, Hodgkin's disease, and myeloma, and to improve the quality of life for patients. And that they fund research to advance more breakthrough therapies for blood cancer patients. And they are the voice for all blood cancer patients and are working to ensure access to the best possible treatments. And every 3 minutes in the United States, someone is diagnosed with a blood cancer. Every 10 minutes, someone dies. So Light the Night Walk is bringing light to the darkness of cancer, raising awareness and funds to cure blood cancers. So the city of Minneapolis proclaims October 16th, 2016, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society Light the Night Awareness Day in the city of Minneapolis, and let the 35W bridge be lit red on this day to raise awareness, provide support, fund blood cancer research, and help light the night in the darkness of cancer. So we'll pass this resolution later on in our agenda. And welcome, Terry. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Thank you. I'm Terry Cannon. I'm the Executive Director at the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And it also happens that September is Blood Cancer Awareness Month. So we will be spreading awareness throughout the entire month to cure blood cancers and encouraging people to sign up for our walk that will culminate with a walk across the historic Stone Arch Bridge carrying lanterns, white if you're a patient or survivor of blood cancer, red if you're there as a supporter of someone with blood cancer, and gold if you're walking in memory of someone you've lost to blood cancer. If you'd like to join us, the festivities are at the depot. We'll walk over the historic Stone Arch Bridge, and you can sign up at lightthenight.org.
Thank you very much. We also are going to recognize National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Day. Are there people here from that organization? Okay, why don't you kind of come half and half, and then we all get in the camera. All right. We have two organizations here, National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Day, and no. I see. Okay. All right. Infants Remembered in Silence, IRIS. All right. Well, thank you for joining us today. And so I'm going to read from the resolution that we're going to pass later on in our agenda. And it says, whereas infants remembered in silence, and now I lay me down to sleep, work with thousands of parents all over the state of Minnesota and across the United States who have experienced the death of a child during pregnancy through early childhood. And many of these parents live in, have a child die in, or bury a child in Hennepin County. And now I lay me down to sleep, and Infants Remembered in Silence are nonprofit organizations founded to create support for parents whose child has died from miscarriage, ectopic pregnancy, molar pregnancy, stillbirth, neonatal death, sudden unexplained death of a child, sudden infant death syndrome, birth defects, illness, accidents, and all other types of early childhood death. And whereas bereaved parents internationally remember these children annually with a candle lighting on October 15th, which commences at 1900 hours. Some will remember their child in their homes, while others will remember them in small gatherings across the state and the nation. And the lighting of the 35W Bridge would unify these parents in tribute to their children. And whereas in 1988, President Ronald Reagan declared October as National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. And so as to honor the thousands of children that die each year in Minnesota, Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep and Infants Remembered in Silence respectfully request that 35W Bridge be lit in baby pink and baby blue. And so the council is declaring the month of October 2016 to be National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month in the city of Minneapolis, and the 35W Bridge will be lit in baby pink and baby blue on October 15th, 2016. Thank you. Who would like to speak?
Well, my name is Bill Cameron, and first of all, in both organizations, I wish to thank the City Council for this recognition. It's much appreciated. Now, with Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep, we're an affiliate of a national organization of photographers that go to the hospital and take family pictures when a family suffered a loss. Our local organization has assisted about 2,000 families here in the Twin Cities since we got involved 11 years ago. And about half those losses have been here in Minneapolis, actually. We have about 25 photographers in the group. I've been a member now for 2 years, and it's special for us because 38 years ago, my wife and I suffered a loss. She comes with me to take these pictures when she can, and we've seen the difference between how families were treated in this situation in those 38 years. I had to take a training to make sure that I could take good enough pictures, I guess, to do this. And one of the things that the instructor said has stuck with me ever since. She said that these children were members of the family just for a short period of time, but they, as members of the family, really deserve to have a family picture taken. And that's what we do, is we go to help try to take those family pictures. Now, I want to give special thanks, too, to the hospitals in the Twin Cities area that help provide this service, and especially to the nurses. The nurses are just terrific, aiding us. I tell them some of them could be photo assistants after the help they give us in this project, but mostly the great help that they give the families under this stressful time. That's very helpful. And then finally, this next Saturday, September 10th, Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep is having a remembrance walk. And so for families that would like to participate in this, you can go on the Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep website and get some information. So thank you very much again to the council and the city for providing this recognition for us.
Thank you very much. Next, we have World Mental Health Day. Are there people from that organization? Hi. Welcome. I'm going to read the resolution that the council is going to pass at the kind of end of our agenda. So today we're honoring World Mental Health Day. World Mental Health Day was initiated on October 10th, 1992 by the World Federation for Mental Health. And October 10th, 2012, Amanda Todd took her own life after being a victim of bullying. And prior to her death, Amanda posted a video on YouTube that has been viewed over 47 million times. In the video, she described how she was judged, bullied, and cyberstalked by an online predator. The awareness related to bullying and mental health is a worldwide concern that continues to need much advocating and awareness messaging. Too many people of all ages continue to suffer from the effects of bullying and the distresses that have resulted. And whereas following Amanda's death, her mother, Carol Todd, started the Light Up Purple initiative and the Amanda Todd Legacy Society to increase awareness of mental health issues and the effects of bullying. And whereas we, as caring communities of parents, friends, families, youth, businesses, and work colleagues, believe we need to make a united stand, a stand upon which the entire world can see, embrace, light up, and say no more to bullying. And whereas Amanda's legacy is asking for support to light up the purple in support of World Mental Health Day, now therefore be it resolved that October 10th, 2016, be recognized as World Mental Health Day in the city of Minneapolis, and that the 35W Bridge be lit purple on this day. So we'll pass this resolution later. You want to say a few words and introduce yourself, please?
So, hi, my name is Addie Jones, and I'd like to start by thanking the Council, the Fourth Ward Office, and the City of Minneapolis on behalf of the Amanda Todd Legacy, Carol Todd, and the World Federation for Mental Health on supporting not only our 4th annual Light Up the World Purple for mental health, but also the 450 million of us affected by mental health. We will not hide in the shadows, and together we can normalize the stigma and let others know it's okay to get help. Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you. Yep. Thank you to everyone that joined us today. I'm sorry, it took me a few minutes to get my computer going. I'm going to call to order this regular meeting of the City Council. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Yang.
Here.
Johnson.
Here.
Quincy is absent. Warsami.
Present.
Goodman is absent. Fry.
Here.
Palmisano.
Present.
Gordon.
Here.
Cano.
Here.
Reich.
Present.
Bender.
Here.
Glidden.
Here.
President Johnson.
Here.
There are 11 members present.
We have Councilmember Goodman has a family commitment, and Councilmember Quincy is ill. Next item on the agenda is adoption of the agenda.
So moved.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in approval say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Next item is the acceptance of the minutes of the regular meeting of August 19th, 2016.
So moved.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in approval say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. Next, we have referral of petitions, communications, and reports to proper committees.
So moved.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in approval say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. The reports of the standing committees are next, and the first is the Community Development Regulatory Services Committee. That committee's vice chair is Councilmember Fry, and he'll be doing the report.
Thank you, Madam President. We have 9 items on the agenda for today. The first is the 2015 Department of Housing and Urban Development Consolidated Annual Performance and Evaluation Report.